Hey guys, Elliott Bayev here from OpenMat Mixed Martial Arts in downtown Toronto. We're going to be taking a look at some basic spider guard. We're going to start with a drill that's really important for developing the feel for spider guard, and then we're going to take a look at the two most important techniques for when the person's down on their knees. So what is spider guard? Without looking at the setups in too much detail, there are two ways to grip. I can grab a joystick grip here, or just a cuff grip, which is my preference, folding the cuff over and grabbing with 4 fingers. I'm going to have my feet, basic spider guard, and then have my feet in the crook of the biceps here. And I never want to be on my back. I want to get my hips out. So a great drill for getting the feel for spider guard, I'm going to straighten my bottom leg and pull in with my top leg here, and then switch. So the bottom leg's always straight, both hands are pulling, my bottom leg is kicking or pushing, my top leg is actually pulling. I want to stretch Kyle out here. So we're here, stretching him out, spinning to either side. This drill is really important. You're not going to actually do the drill actively on a partner when you're sparring. But you will do a piece of it. So like if we end up in a funny situation where I'm in a bad spot, I might need to switch my hips. So I'm not going to really go back and forth, but I might do it once. And it's going to train me in the best way, or a really easy way. It's a great warm-up, but a really easy way to move my hips. Now, this first attack I think is the highest percentage or easiest attack to get in all jiu-jitsu. I learned it like 10 years ago from Mark Lehman, and I think I used it in a tournament later that week, and I haven't looked back. You can really go with either foot, but I'm going to pull Kyle's bicep over my toes on one side here. At the same time, I'm going to stomp on his bicep on the other side and lift my hips all the way up to his chin. I want to do this because I want to close the gap between us, and once I get here, I flex my foot and I clamp on his back. From here, I'm going to squeeze my knees together, and I'm on the wrong angle for a traditional triangle. So I'm going to try to move my hips. One thing, even if you like no gi, one reason this is a great example of why it's good to train gi is because this can train you to learn to move your hips properly. It's like training wheels, yeah? Once I get out to the side, basic triangle details, I want a nice clamp. I want this knee as close to the other knee as possible, both feet flexed, heels to my butt, pull down on the head, and lift the hips. One more time. So we get our drill going. I'm going to pull the bicep over, stomp, bring my hips up. If Kyle's got poor posture and he comes down, that's great. I still lift my hips as much as I can. I flex the foot, bring it across. Now I'm going to use the hands to help me. Again, it's training wheels. I push his arms across as I get my hips out the other way, lock it up, and if I need, I can clamp even tighter, flex both feet, heels to the butt, pull down on the head, lift the hips. One last time with this first attack. We're here, hips out, I pull that over, lift the hips, clamp, push the arms across as I move my hips out, flex both feet, pull down on the hip, pull down on the head, lift the hips. This is my favorite when you're at that stage in your jiu-jitsu, you're ready to start getting offensive and building an offensive game plan, doing some stuff for competition, or just for fun rolling. This is the highest percentage, easiest submission, I think, in all jiu-jitsu, because you've basically got the person like a marionette. They're just completely stretched out. They have no control over their own body. Really easy to get, and a lot of fun, and teaches some really important hip movement. Again, I'm Elliott Bayev, we're OpenMat Mixed Martial Arts in downtown Toronto. Got a great vibe, awesome people, and we'd love to have you come try a class. Give us a shout at 647-269-8466, or shoot us an email at classes@openmat.ca. We'll see you on the mats.